and moving on to the Kennedy Space Center Visitor Complex.
So if you want to get close-up photos of the title transfers. We're going to be bringing...
I saw a nice occasion. Oh, yeah. I was telling the secret. Oh, this one?
Oh, you want to thank all the crews here today who flew Atlantis in space. I want to thank the workforce that sent her successfully to orbit again and again. And I also want to thank the American public at large for making this incredible dream and achievement possible that we all share today. Our best days are ahead of us, with the shuttle as our tailwind. Godspeed, Atlantis, on your next mission of inspiration and motivation. And now I'd like to ask Bob Cabana, Bo, Chris, Bill, and Cheryl to join me up here on the stage while we do what we came up here to do. A new home in low Earth orbit. Those of us who flew Atlantis will never forget the experience that Chris talked about. For those who made that possible here at Kennedy by processing this amazing vehicle time and time again, to those who watched in awe as she launched and maneuvered in space and did incredible things, those memories, the inspiration, that passion is still yours. America still leads the world in exploration, and we're building on the many fine accomplishments of the Space Shuttle program to take students who are studying right now to lead us in exploration of the most incredible exploration era ever. And we're well on track to once again launch American astronauts from U.S. soil in the next few years, right here from the Kennedy Space Center. I see Mark Sarangelo there. Chris Ferguson now represents Boeing. You know, these are companies that believe in the future.
They will be a part of the parade along with the Merritt Island High School Color Guard, current and former astronauts, current and former color employees. Number of former astronauts and color employees in the parade. Understand that we include Laura Schuster.
Did you have your sandwich?
As Shuttle Atlantis is paused to
comes.
It's the shuttle. It's the shuttle.
I'm an Italian. I get emotional. Talk with my hands too. Stupid day. Jeff, you want me going? Maybe they should
a month or so before and said, you know, I have an opportunity to do a program in Baltimore. And she said, I think it's going to be the day that you guys might be landing. And she didn't know for sure because Atlantis was a military mission and they wouldn't tell you exactly what time it took off or even what day it was going to land. So I said, Diane, remember Challenger and all the FRS. Remember Discovery and all our patches. This is the first flight of Atlantis. You make the call. So she set up to go to Baltimore, and as it turned out, that was the exact time that Atlantis flew and landed. And so she met me at Edwards, gave me a peck on the cheek, and then took off for Los Angeles to go to Baltimore. So we had underestimated the capability of the whole system down here to become mature and meet a launch date well ahead of
fitting closure to an incredibly successful space shuttle.
How these guys feel in space, but this is an emotional moment for me. To have this vehicle behind us and thank all of you for all you've done for so many years and decades. We wouldn't have this opportunity if not for all of you. Just over the way.
Our Center Director, the 10th Center Director of the Kennedy Space Center, a veteran of 4 Space Shuttle missions, Center Director Bob Cabana.
Thanks, Cheryl. Thanks to all of you for coming here today to be a part of this. I first saw the wings of the Space Shuttle Atlantis on the floor of Atlantis' home for the very last time. It's something that we can all be extremely proud of. Today marks the end of a phenomenal 30-year program for the Space Shuttle.
As are they. I do want to thank the Merritt Allen High School Color Guard and the band and others. Bo, I want to thank you for being here. Chris, I've already said how much I appreciate your being here. I want to let everybody know something. You know, today is a historic day. It's an incredibly historic day. But I don't preside over an agency that's in the history business. That's not what NASA does. We're not a history organization. We're in the business of creating the future. And we're in the business of taking science fiction and turning it into science fact. And I think most of you here realize that. That's what people who have been a part of the Apollo program. There's some people who still don't want to let it go. But you know, that happens. Those students who are studying right now to lead us in exploration of the most incredible exploration era ever. It's now NASA